I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Howdy doody.
What's going on, guys? Your old buddy Yard Boy coming at you on a hot day here in the Nashville area. Yeah, it's been a little while since we've done a video, and for good reason. We went through there right after Memorial Day, where we went through a stretch of days where it just rained a lot, and so got behind a little bit. And as I've told you in videos before, when I'm behind mowing, YouTube is not real high on the list of priorities, okay? A couple other things been going on. My oldest daughter has got summer basketball camps going on, and I've been having to drive her and some teammates around to some games for that. So lost a little time with that, but it's all good. And then probably the biggest reason is, unfortunately, Turf Tiger's been giving me some trouble. I guess about, I don't know, a week and a half ago, I started noticing that after about 30 or 45 minutes, it starts sputtering and cutting out like it's running out of gas. I've had this problem with it before a couple of years ago. Granted, this is nearly a 10-year-old machine, all right? It's beyond time for me to replace it. But your old buddy Yard Boy, being frugal, I guess you could say, we'll just say it, cheap. It's paid for, and really just not looking forward to dropping a bunch of coin on a new machine. But the inevitable is coming, and I know I'm going to have to. And I've got it in my mind of what I want, but what I'm running into is nobody's got it. So unfortunately, with the still lingering unintended consequences of the old, that thing we went through in 2020, and still being going through it now, production is down. So dealers have very limited inventory, and what they've got plenty of in stock, I don't want. It's just not what I want. It's not that they're bad machines, but it's just not what I'm looking for. Fortunately, my Skag dealer that I've been working with for the last couple of years now, they have another brand that I speak highly of. As a matter of fact, they also have a very good rental business, and for the most part, when I've needed it, they have several units that I've been able to rent. However, those are getting harder and harder to come by, it seems like, here lately. But when I was in late last week, a salesman came out and talked to me, and he said, "Hey, I've got a unit coming in that's going to be a demo unit, and I'd really like for you to take it out and try it out and give us some feedback on it." He said, "We have to have it out so many hours for demo." So he said, "While yours is in the shop," he said, "take it for a day or two and run it and tell me what you think about it." So I just picked it up today. I had a rental unit that it was due back today because somebody else has got it already reserved for the weekend. So I had to get the rental unit back, and it just so happened, boom, this machine was literally just coming out of the crate and ready to roll, ready to rock and roll. So I'm gonna give you an idea here if I can get this thing. This is what I'm gonna be running the next couple of days. The Kubota SZ2652. This has the Kawasaki FT730V EFI 26 horse, which I think some of you are familiar with this machine. I believe this is available also on a lot of the Skag V rides. And I'll be perfectly honest and transparent with you, and I've told the dealer the same thing. I'm looking for a 52-inch V-ride is what I'm looking for right now. It is a 52-inch cut, and so far I mowed 1 yard with it late this afternoon, just to kind of get a feel for it, because I've got several to get to the next several days. So far, I really like this machine. I mean, really, really like it. Controls up here. I have seen several makes that use this system where this handlebar, you have to hold it down, and that is a safety. And the reason they do that is because there's no safety built into the platform, because you can flip this platform up so that it either saves space on the trailer, or if you get in a position where you need to, you can run this machine like a walk behind. So it's essentially doubles as a stand-on and a walk behind. And see if I can drop that down right there. Your height of cut is here, and it kind of locks into a notch here. I don't know if you can see that or not. You have to kind of pull back and then out to the side, and then you've got your pins where you can the salesman tells me he thinks that this is pretty accurate to inches wise. I'm going to put a tape on it just to see. The one that I mowed today, I actually mowed it in the transport where it's saying 4.5. I'm assuming that's 4.5 inches. Knowing what I mowed that yard on the last time with a Skag, I would say that's pretty accurate, pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and pull that back up there into that transport position. And then here for your height of cut, you just move that pin around, and then of course once you put that down on that's got pressure, that pin's not going anywhere. So I would like to see that possibly have a little spring-loaded action in it for a lift assist, but it's not too bad, especially when you're up here on the platform. You've got plenty of leverage that you can pull back on it and put it in. Here, this kind of reminds me of, I guess, the Cheetah, the Skag Cheetah, where you've got either the speed control where you can put it into what they call their cut speed, and then you can bump it on up to the transport. Google tells me the top speed for this machine is 11 miles an hour. I would believe it. And then your throttle is a dial that you can dial in here. Of course, you have a fuel gauge here. Luckily, got about a full tank of gas here. Hour meter, and then oil pressure, and your check engine light, ECU malfunction. Very large fuel tank filler neck over here. You don't have any problem getting a either a can or whatnot in there with that. And we already went over the engine. The deck, I gotta tell you, it put down a pretty nice cut. I should have gotten some pictures for you, but I didn't. The chute is friction, holds it up, so you can either have it down. You don't have to have a bungee cord. It will hold itself up if you put it up. Other than that, that's pretty self-explanatory. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. With the properties that I'm running now, you know, mostly small quarter-acre properties, I'm really looking at a stand-on. Want a V-ride, but they're hard to come by right now. Most dealers don't have them. We have several Skag dealers in the area. I've got one that I've worked with in Nashville, and then there's a network of at least 3 here close by that are all under the same ownership. And of those 4 dealerships, and I've actually called 2 other independent dealerships, so I've called 6 Skag dealers in this area and found 1 V-Ride. 1. And then this dealer that I got this demo from that is working on my Turf Tiger has a Turf Tiger, a used one in stock, with the, I think it's a 31 horse. It's not the EFI, and I prefer the EFI. So I'm not completely committed to the EFI, but it's what I prefer. So who knows? I'm going to run this machine for a couple of days Like I said, I'm going to try to get you some video cutting with it the next couple of days. Y'all, it's just blistering hot here today. I'm looking at my thermometer in the shop right now, and it's sitting right on 100 degrees. And the last couple of days, about 1:30, I was done. I'd call it a day at about 1:30. Grass is, it needs mowing, but it's not in real bad shape. And quite honestly, it keeps this up with no rain. We're probably not going to be mowing any grass next week, unfortunately. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get some rain and just get some of this crazy heat out of here. We've had heat index today of like 105, 106, and that's no fun. It's just no fun. But you can call me a wimp all you want. I promise you, in my day, I give any of you a run for your money. While we're on that topic, make sure, guys, make sure you're doing everything you can to stay hydrated. Water is not enough. You need all the water you can get, but it's simply not enough. You've got to put those electrolytes back into your body. And if you've followed me for any amount of time, you know I use the Rehydrate product from Advocare. And right now, I've got some sample packs that you can pick up. You can pick up a sample pack of the Rehydrate as well as the Spark Energy drink that also has vitamins and nutrients in it. You can get a sample pack of that, 6 Rehydrate, 6 Sparks for $12. And when you pick that up, I'll give you a coupon for a free bag of Rehydrate or Spark, which is 14 packs of that. You can get that for free with your next order. But check that out. I'll leave the link in the video below. It's mysparkguide.com. That kind of reroutes you to a page that's on my website, and then we'll take you to where you can place your order. I promise you, this is one of the best products available out there that I've ever tried out. Professional athletes use it. It is scientifically proven. It is backed up. It is tested. Give it a try, guys. $12. $12. Promise you, you're wasting that on Gatorade that's full of sugar. And this is balanced with potassium and sugar as well. You need that potassium in this heat. Guys, thanks for stopping by. I promise you, I'm going to get you some video, get you some footage of this mower in action over the next couple of days. And I kind of promised the dealer I'd get some footage of it as well. So, yes, I am currently being recorded. And,
wait.
Weird. Hey, if you haven't done so, while you're here, leave me a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so, and ring that notify bell so you'll know when there's new content on the channel. And for all things Yard Boy, head over to theyardboy.net.
Stupid son of a
Been a while since I've done that. And hey, y'all keep them straight out there. You hear?
Howdy doody.